welcome to another fantastic and fun episode of Gli Cumbare podcast. Now, we're taking a departure from our regular podcast because we have a special guest with us tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And
Since Francesca left us.
Yeah, that's it. Too bad, Francesca.
She left?
She went to eat
She
her...
just couldn't come tonight, so she replaced her in 2 seconds.
She went to cook for the next segment.
Exactly. Wait, first we cheers.
That's it.
First, we have to do a cheers.
We have to do a
The
cheers.
Gli Cumbare
We'll see if we'll walk afterwards.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud, salud.
Cendan.
Cendan.
Ducent.
Do a gen. Trecent.
You know what? Moses went to what? 145.
Dio
If I can
benedica.
hit 150, we're all good, right?
You need the
You
tablets.
know what? Which one of the Marvel characters can't die? Wolverine. He can't
Yes.
die.
He can die.
No, he
He
can't.
can't.
He can't. He died in one of the movies, but he can't.
He died in one
die.
of the movies, but he can't die.
Because his power is rejuvenation.
I
Part
know.
of his power.
Me- Imagine that.
He didn't really
I would
die
definitely
in the
look like
movies.
I'm 4
He came
pounds.
back.
In the movie, in the last movie, Logan, he died.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this? I don't know.
I have
But
no
he
idea.
actually died, but then because he wanted to die, so he gave away his power.
Ah.
'Cause he was fed
but
up.
he can't give away his power.
He
Power?
did find a way, bro.
What's a power?
Marvel.
And then it came out exactly. Marvel.
Then came
Marvel.
out Iron Man.
It's like Ron Jeremy. He can't go to jail for rape, right?
That just
I'm
happened.
a porn star, right?
Oh my god.
Bill Cosby, eat the pudding, right?
Oh, dude.
We went there.
All behind
Okay,
bars.
guys. So now that we're on that topic, we're going to go to another topic.
Yes. Speaking of actors,
Speaking of actors, we're going to go to Italian mob movies. Now, everybody once, there has to be, like everybody watched a mob movie at least once. And the segment today...
is no
You're a
calore.
fan?
The segment today is no calore.
No calore,
Da
non
morir.
So the trick question today is what is your favorite mob movie and who is your favorite mob actor? Would it be Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
How about Joe Pesci?
Joe
He's
Pesci's
not
good.
there. He's my cousin Vinny.
So he can't do mob movies because he's Vinny.
He's Vinny. He's a
Okay.
lawyer.
And he's twins, right? He's twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's a Ute. No, that was Danny DeVito.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So films are amazing.
Yes.
We all know for me it's Goodfellas
Yeah.
and Donnie Brasco is mine.
Very
I
nice.
could talk about it. But I think the best of all time is not even a film.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, Godfather, we got to say, is probably
I
it.
know where you're going
Yeah.
with this. I
Right.
know where you're going with this for the show.
How on earth can you not mention Sopranos?
Of course,
Sopranos.
yes.
Definitely.
I think
Yeah.
it's the one that said, let's take a bit of realism. The Godfather was fantastic too, but I don't know. Sopranos just had something that.
But there's other TV series out
Yes,
there.
yes, the
that,
Italian-
that I mean,
Yeah, Gomorrah.
yeah,
Gomorrah is good.
000,
Yes.
Sabura, and
Yeah.
all that. I mean, there's others.
But what's the originator? What's the one that people
Associate with and
associate
familiarize with.
Sopranos?
It would be the Sopranos.
James Gandolfini, like.
Steve Buscemi. Oh my God,
So,
he was good.
so I love the actors, Al Pacino,
Yeah.
but they did the quintessential mobster.
Yes.
When they played it, it was the tough guy. The James Gandolfini brought something different, like I said about the newspaper. He brought kind of human side that the movies I found. I
Hid.
want to say did it. I have to give credit because the movies have 2 hours, and a TV series has 15 episodes, so they can develop the character. And of course, De Niro was amazing. I don't know, they were all amazing. But James Gandolfini, I don't know, did something to a mob character that.
I you know what? The question that you said, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino,
Yeah.
I'm going to say one thing. I mean, they're both great actors. What do you think?
What do you
No,
think,
I
Carmelo?
think they're
Yeah, what do you
fantastic.
think?
I mean, they're top notch.
Yeah.
They're
Top-notch
both great
actors.
actors. Even you throw Joe Pesci in there, we're all good.
Salata
Yeah.
mist.
Now before we go on, there's something we failed to do. We asked Carmelo.
I know. I was just gonna say that,
and
but
we
I would
didn't-
like to introduce Carmelo.
Where properly.
Targalunga mai, wayo.
So, Mr. Carmelo Tortolano.
Welcome to
Gli
Gli
Cumbare.
Cumbare
Thank you.
podcast.
Thank you.
You're actually our first guest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a prominent figure in the Italian community.
Yes.
So let's Carmelo. We're gonna go into the mob movies, and then we're gonna tell people to go watch the other podcast, which you're gonna be on as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
To talk about what you do in the community, and we'll talk
Exactly.
about what you do in the community in this one too. We'll touch on it. But
Yeah.
now that we have Carmelo Tortolano. Which movie did you like? Was it Godfather that got you in terms of mob movies, in terms of Italian movies, or some people will go to La Vita è Bella, right? That's a seriously good movie.
The Godfather was a movie that I think it was a classic.
Which one though? 1, 2, or 3?
Not 3.
Yeah.
No, I think it was one. One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
I like 3.
No.
Yes.
No.
Really?
I like them all. I like them all.
Oh, they
Actually.
were all good. Yeah.
They were all good.
Okay, wait.
You know why she
Ladies
likes
and
3?
gentlemen.
I knew.
why
I know
she
it's
likes
coming.
3?
I know.
Because the daughter got shot at the end. There was emotional.
Yeah.
Like,
ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is over. Lisa fucked up the whole fucking thing. It was supposed to be serious, and now it's full of shit.
she's not part of Gli Cumbare no more. We're just holding her out.
I'm allowed.
Okay, that's you because of your Hollywood.
No,
crappiness
I actually like this. I like the story, mind you. Sofia Coppola was a bit on the.
What do you mean? She was terrible.
I know she was a bit on the non-convincing side, and I'm being generous.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was terrible. But the father is the director, hence she got the role, right?
But if you're gonna look at which movie was
Now the first one is fantastic.
The first two
first one just it was the
Hold on.
foundation.
We're
laid
looking
the
at The
foundation.
Godfather, but how about, you know what? There's one movie where I find that really Godfather. I'm not saying Godfather.
Yeah, of course,
Godfather's Godfather.
Yeah.
But there's one movie that really got to the nitty gritty. Even is Bonanno, the Godfather story.
Yes.
Did anybody see that? It's a
No.
2-part story. Anybody goes on Netflix, they'll show you the first part. There's 2 parts. It's a 3.5, 4-hour movie. You actually have to find the movie because they'll only show you the first part.
Okay.
It's like The Godfather when it comes in intermission, and even Scarface where they have the intermission.
Yeah.
Well, Bonanno, the Godfather story doesn't show you the second part on a lot of the Netflix and all that you go and find it on. I have it on CD. I have both
You wanna sell it
CDs,
or what?
1 and 2, and it is phenomenal.
Put his phone number. Contact
I
Alfie.
mean, it really gets down to the what and
But it's
where.
a documentary.
It's a movie documentary kind of thing, yes.
But just YouTube it. Sometimes it's on YouTube. I look for movies on YouTube.
You know what? I love YouTube, but then when you got to look for something and you just
In
you
particular.
lose your shit.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube too now has the paid version to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff you have to pay
Yeah.
for.
Ma sono
Yeah.
intelligente,
Oh, you
sti
probably,
gente.
like he said, you probably find it on YouTube on the page.
possibly.
Yeah.
Carmelo, if you had to pick an actor, is it Al Pacino? Is it Robert De Niro? Is it James Gandolfini? I threw him into the mix because I
No,
feel-
but that's not fair. It's we
I would say James, but I mean,
Yes,
since
exactly.
since he's not in the mix, I'd a tough choice.
Yeah,
I don't know,
you
tough
see.
choice.
Tough one,
it's
a
not
tough
easy
one.
on this show.
It's not easy, no.
No,
It's not
we
easy.
make it very
What
difficult.
What is amazing is how Robert De Niro, like he's up for, we say he's one of the best mob actors around, right?
Yeah.
The Irishman, all of that, and amazing. But yet,
What
then,
about Al Pacino, dude?
well, I know I'm saying what's amazing
What
about
about Joe Pesci?
Robert De Niro is that he does a fucking comedy and he's amazing at it.
Yes, he's
Like
versatile.
doing a mob, being a mob killer and then being a comedic actor.
Then meeting a Fokker.
Right? And he does it amazing. So,
Yeah, no.
The reason why I'm saying this is because when we come down to who's the better actor, who's the better mob, if I'm gonna go back to Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and all the Joe Pesci and all the old mob movies, right? Compared to the shit that comes out today.
oh yeah, of course.
Tell us how you feel, Alfie.
You know what? I would love, stop with, with all this, the sci-fi and the new like HD and everything. I would watch The Godfather, an old square version, before I'd watch any of the shit movies that are coming out today.
I can't
I'm
tell
I'm
you.
sorry, Barbie,
No, okay.
dude.
She's
Barbie,
not exactly a mob
but-
movie.
dude. Barbie.
I went to watch Oppenheimer
Oh yeah, that must have been good.
and it blew me away.
I haven't watched it, so
Dude,
I haven't
wow.
watched it.
I don't know where we're going with these. This.
Anyways, no,
So
no.
Carmelo.
But if you're getting to the point that you gotta come out with Barbie,
Yeah, it's called money, man. You wish you thought a bit about it, right?
He wishes he was Ken.
The only thought I had about Barbie is the inflation.
I knew it. I knew that was coming.
said anything. I never said anything.
He's a fan of Barbie. So Carmelo, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino?
I'll go with Al Pacino.
How come?
He's a good actor. I like him. I like most of the parts that he plays in. He's a good all-around actor.
Yeah, I agree. Scent of a Woman, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Hooah!
Scent of a Woman.
Sensible. You gotta watch that.
He played a blind guy.
Blind
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Superb. I like The Devil's Advocate though, hands down.
I love that too.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, hands down. Hands down.
So Carmelo,
Film of
quickly
my family.
tell us what you do with in the Italian community. Of course, you're part of a major what do you call it, committee that does a lot of foundation work and fundraising work.
Well, the organization is originally called the Italians of Montreal and Friends. And we transitioned into Friends for Cause, primarily because we didn't want to be recognized only as an Italian organization.
Yeah.
So we raise funds for children in palliative care.
Amazing.
We raise funds for children with autism and adults, young adults with autism. And also we also had the other cause now that we added Second Chance Cafe, which helps to feed the less fortunate of the city.
Okay. Wow. Fantastic.
That's fantastic.
The children in palliative care. There's many times that even I don't want to say this online, but my wife and other people that we have associations with.
Okay.
I think that's the best word. But,
All right.
want to donate to and all that. But every time we call, they tell us, well, if you're going to come, it's you. If you're going to donate, you know what? You know
Call
what? 'Cause
Carmelo if you want to
I don't
donate.
want to bash the hospitals and all that, because I'm sure they do a lot. It's more when you're looking at the hospitals. It's the hospitals when they deal with the kids, and it breaks my heart because we want to donate, but when we
You can't
try
do it
to
through them.
donate, it's like well, you can't do for one kid, then you can't do for another, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we understand, but we can go gradually from. We're not hockey players. We're not football players. We can't just get up one morning and say, well, we're going to buy 50 laptops for everybody on the main floor,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But if I want to donate to that one person on that floor that didn't get anything because they're still waiting or whatever, we can't. No. So now I don't know if it's still like that. But I'm asking.
Well, the center that we give money to is a center. It's a house in I forget the district, the Saint Michel, Rosemount, around that area there, and it's a center for palliative care. So a lot of what they do is that they help a lot of the parents. If a parent needs to have a weekend break. From taking care of their child all the time, they'll allow the family they'll watch the child for a weekend and allow the parents maybe to get away and just enjoy a weekend together and whatnot.
But this is palliative care?
It's a palliative care center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting.
So this is kids that are on the verge?
On the verge, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It kills me. I mean, it really kills me because there's kids out there that, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We've all seen it. We've all seen it.
Yeah.
And thanks to foundations like Carmelo.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Because, I mean, you know what? I don't want to say anything because it really gets to me. I'd rather... there's a lot of foundations out there that help a lot of people. And I absolutely... And I'm okay with all of it. But the kids are our future.
Yeah.
This is our future, right? And there was somebody that always told me, there was actually one person that came up to me and asked me, and I'm going to go actually deep in this one. Why does God take them young? And I said, because he needs them pure for the battle of heaven and hell. He needs them to become angels. Because when you're old,
You're fucking not. You're fine. Sorry, I didn't want. You're fine.
You're so bad, Bonnie.
So it went, and you know what? And I see a lot of these kids that fight to come, that they want to live, but I had one of my friends. His kid was like, "I'm sorry, I just want to go."
Yeah.
Like they just got fed up of fighting,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it kills me, and that's why I'm happy that.
Carmelo's doing that, yeah.
Doing stuff like that, because with my organization and all that, unless you do for all,
Yeah.
you can't.
Of course.
And it sucks and it hurts. So we said stuffed animals. Unless you do for all, you can just do for one.
Yeah.
You got to go personally. You got to go see that child on your own. Give it.
Have you ever gone to the hospital and go personally?
I know.
I mean, hi, are you family or friend? None of the above, but I want to bring a teddy bear to the kid next door.
Yeah.
They're going to look at you like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a pedophile.
Alfie's back. That's a joke.
Well, so no, it's very nice that you're actually
Yeah.
doing that, Carmelo, because it brings a lot of awareness
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
what is important and that
But I'm-
people miss out on.
And
But
actually,
I'm blessed. I have a great team behind me. I mean,
Yes.
Excellent.
There's no I in team, so like it's I have a great team behind me that helps me.
And your team, is it contactable? Can we contact
Oh, yes.
you? Or?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, because this is a Gli Cumbare podcast. Carmelo graciously said yes to come on to our Let's Talk It Out podcast, which
Yes.
is going to be with Lisa. So you know what? All the information about, he's going to go deep into his foundation and what he does. So we're going to have all that information
On the next one.
the
Yeah.
Let's Talk It Out podcast, which is coming out around the same time as this. So you're
Yeah.
going to get a chance to cross-reference and stuff. But once again, thank you, Carmelo. That's
That's
My pleasure.
I usually
Thank you for having me.
I usually like split because my wife has usually got me on a timeline kind of thing. But you know what? I'm actually going to stay for his, because this is one thing that really...
it's going to be a good
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Maybe
one
you
thing
can be
that-
on it as
yeah.
well, man. You
Yeah,
replace
you wanna
Francesca.
replace-
This is one
Francesca?
thing, you know what? Huh?
Yeah, you can replace Francesca for today on Let's Talk It Out.
If you have a
my
way.
dirty mind the way it goes.
Well, we might have to control your dirty mind
No,
a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
it's Let's Talk It Out. Remember, the show is Let's Talk It
Not on
Out.
that.
Okay.
Not on that.
and-
And when it comes to kids,
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. Good.
Good, I'm glad.
So
we have a
now,
good topic.
actually, this is we would like to do a new segment here.
Yes.
And we want Lisa. It's what Lisa came up with a name and a new segment, because we have Saporito, which is all
Food.
food. Now,
But what's main meal and food without dessert? And I love to bake.
yeah.
So my segment is called
what was that look
Dolce.
that you gave me when I gave you the smile?
You're hungry and you want a cookie.
It was the dessert.
Oh, the dessert.
I'm
Okay.
eating without dessert.
Madonna.
So let's see Lisa's first Dolci
My
segment.
first Dolce
Yes.
segment, and I'm really excited about it. And what better way to start off a segment is with a cookie that all Italian Canadians know, and that is the S cookie. So
For sex. And
Well-
the reason why they said they made it the S cookies because all Italians don't get it. So they said,
I'm gonna put my finger on this one, okay, and not a word. So this is the S cookie. Now you can buy them, sure. But actually, I have the recipe to make them. Now I have my little recipe here.
We were talking about mob movies before, right?
Yeah, I know that was our topic. Now dessert.
Now it's dessert time, so now we're
giving
gonna
us the
drink and
recipe.
eat.
Yes.
So
I'm
this
not
is
driving home with you.
you're walking. So basically, the S cookie it's actually a very simple cookie to make. You have to dedicate your time to it, obviously. So you have the regular ingredients, and I have my little ingredients here because I think it's important for everybody to learn. So you have your flour, you have your baking powder. Baking powder, it's not like the magic powder. Magic powder helps it rise, but baking powder does otherwise. There's a pinch.
No, Alfie. No, Alfie.
Quiet! My segment. So eggs, granulated sugar, olive oil, vanilla extract, and lemon zest. The lemon zest actually gives it that little twangy taste, which is really, really good. So you mix your ingredients together. In order for it to get to the crispy golden color, you roll out your dough first of all, and then you obviously create an S.
Is it by hand that you create the?
Yes,
Yes?
it's by hand. It's more. Quiet, Alfie. So it's by hand. So you formulate one S, and then you have to put on top what is called an egg wash. That's what gives you your golden color. Okay, so that would be your egg yolk, which is the yellow part of your egg, milk, and
So you make it separately as well.
you make it separately because once you present it and it's in your S format, before you put it in the oven, you have to put an egg wash on it. So you put it in the oven, and you would put it in the oven at 350, not very high. Why? Because they bake quickly, and if they become too golden, they become hard.
And if they become hard, it becomes, what do you call it?
A biscotte that you put in the coffee.
That you did.
Hey, don't double dip. Just
With
saying.
the magic powder that makes it rise.
So
Sorry, I'm stuck on that one.
So these S cookies actually are very good, and you can have them for breakfast, which a lot of people can have
Yes.
them for breakfast
Yes.
with coffee. And you can have, snacks definitely.
And you can buy them for $3.
That's
How
it.
much?
No, they're $1.99,
Dude.
$1.79. No, they're actually expensive.
They're expensive. You can actually get them at Walmart sometimes on special for 99 cents.
Or you can make them for less.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
can probably get much more for them.
Yes.
With Lisa's recipe.
Well,
You'll get a lot more.
Yes.
And probably even taste better because there's no probably chemicals and
There's
stuff
no
in
chemicals, there's no preservatives.
Yeah.
When everything is homemade, it's always better.
Yeah.
Always better.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Because
you get the benefit.
although they tell you it's the ingredients and all that, like, who are we kidding? I mean,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no preservatives, guys. So this is the traditional, everybody's seen it in every store. And I'm telling you, kids go crazy for this. My daughter loves it, especially the cocoa ones.
My grandmother, we had to take them away from her because when she was losing her mind, she didn't know what she was doing. She constantly ate S cookies.
But they're the best.
She just ate and ate. We had to stop her because dementia, you start losing
Yeah.
your mind.
but how about the finger?
The lady cook, lady fingers.
Lady fingers.
Lady
Yeah,
fingers.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be another
Yes,
segment.
That's another
That's
segment.
an-
That's another segment
You
because
cook
you can do a
those?
lot. Well, I was going to say you can do a lot of lady fingers, but I can't really say it online because I know where it's going to go. So that's another segment. But,
But do you cook those?
you bake
do you-
them.
do you bake those
them.
too?
Yes, you bake them.
So you gotta come to my house.
You,
You gotta
Francesca.
do the ass cookies and the fingering. And I mean the finger cookies.
Oh, mother.
But make a whole shitload of them because it's costing me expensive than as cookies, like again.
Yeah.
With the kids and all that.
Well, I know. I normally make chocolate chips. Now, what I do with my chocolate chips, I make them soft, and I put Nutella in the batter. And that's just brutal. They don't last, I'm telling you. So, guys, on that note, if anybody wants to purchase an S cookie, you can. But I would highly recommend making them because it tastes so much better when it's homemade and it comes from you.
Absolutely.
On that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Carmelo, thanks for sitting in. Your first
Carmelo,
guest.
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you very much.
Awesome.
Of course,
And-
watch Carmelo on Let's Talk
Let's
It
Talk
Out
It Out.
podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's coming up.
And tune in to the Let's Talk It Out and our brother podcast, our cousin podcast to Gli Cumbare, which is Sessions with Steph, which is going to be coming out later. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. Our wacky ways, fun ways. Take care. We'll see you
Wait.
next time. Salud!
Let's do a salute to
Let's
finish
do
it
a
off.
salute.
Salute.
Bye, guys.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.